If you imagine this is your car, then this is a motorcycle. Now, when you drive up to a main road, it's easy to see other cars. But because a motorcycle is a third of the width of a car, he's very hard to see. But he's dead easy to hurt. Nasty. And that's why, at junctions, I'm asking you to give a second thought for bikes. Stop, think once for cars, hold it, then think again for bikes. If you want to avoid this, think once, think twice, think bike.
C'est tout ce que je peux t'aimer, ce que je peux t'aimer des fois je voudrais crier. Car je n'ai jamais aimé comme ça, je peux te le jurer. Si jamais tu partais, me quittais pour toujours, c'est sûr que j'en mourrais d'amour, mon amour. Et voilà qu'aujourd'hui, ces mêmes mots d'amour, c'est moi qui les redis. C'est moi qui les redis avec autant d'amour, un autre que lui.
High Karate's second fragrance, new Eastern spice. Just one whiff drives women wild. Its sultry oriental aroma makes men irresistible. That's why there's a special leaflet on self-defense in every pack. High Karate and High Karate Eastern Spice. Be careful how you use it.
What is about to happen is not for the squeamish. The Baron Frankenstein is ready to infuse life into his creation. But one of the infuses has blown, and no refreshment is reaching the monster. So the Baron goes to his refrigerator, where he keeps the cans of Heineken like any other normal citizen. And Frankenstein administers the cold Heinekenstein. And quickly, the monster is refreshed and ready to take his place in society. Heineken is the only beer able to do this, because it refreshes the parts other beers cannot reach.
Now get fresh all over with Denim Body Spray. Use it all over, because the warmer it gets, the cooler you feel. Denim, for the man who doesn't have to try too hard.
The summer temperature here at the Domecq vineyards can reach 100 degrees, but this blazing heat brings forth fruitfulness. Domecq, double century, created from sun and grape for 200 years and more by the family Domecq. Nature's very wonderful. Double century by Domecq, the finest sherry since 1730.
Welcome to OTV House in Hackney. Know what's inside? The biggest choice of ex-rental colour TVs in the country. Come and take a look. People like shopping here because all my sets carry a 3-month written guarantee and prices start at only £55. Not only that, we offer low-cost maintenance contracts and you can pay by Access or Barclaycard. So come along to OTV House and get yourself that second colour TV you always wanted.
Come to Margate and to the fabulous Bem Bom Brothers Amusement Park. Pay once as you enter and all the spectacular attractions are free all day, like the Pirate, the Troika, the Big Wheel, the Looping Star and the sensational Mary Rose. Bem Bom Brothers Amusement Park, Margate. A world of fun, open daily.
It's stunning, it's spectacular, it's glamorous, it's La Vie en Rose. La Vie en Rose, London's fabulous new night spot in the heart of Theatreland with superb dinner, drinks and dancing. And featuring Bizarre Bizarre, a big brash musical extravaganza. From 7:30 to 2 a.m, La Vie en Rose. It's London's great night out.
Lotus Records present George Hamilton IV.
Abilene, Abilene, prettiest town I've ever seen. In the early morning rain.
At
friends, you're listening to a few tracks from my brand new album, Reflections. I'm kind of proud of it. I sure hope you'll like it.
Canadian Pacific.
George Hamilton IV, his 20 finest songs, Reflections, from Lotus.
Come and get it! The big status sale is now on.
Yes, the Status sale is now in full swing with an unbelievable one-week offer. Status are giving away tins of paint. Buy this 42-inch wall unit for only £23.50 and Status will give you this 5-litre tin of vinyl silk emulsion worth £4.99. The more wall units you buy, the more paint you get.
Come and get yourself a bargain this week at Status.
Hello, here's an album of my 20 favourite songs. If a picture paints
Ronco proudly presents the Lena Martell Collection. Lena's very own choice of 20 golden greats. A beautiful album full of warmth and sunshine. The Lena Martell Collection from Ronco. Now.
I hope you like it.
This is the big one, the Williams sale. The sale that can save you hundreds. Just look at it all. Save £100 on this fabulous bedroom fitment. Save £100 on this elegant design. And there's over £100 off this beautiful bedroom suite. How's this for value in a teenage room? Save £50 on this luxury dining set. And look at these super wall units for the lounge at under £100. They're all available for immediate delivery from the biggest stocks in Britain. It's the sale that can save you hundreds. So hurry to the big, big sale at Williams. Where else?
I said to the captain, why is everyone running amok? He said, well, we have just hit a rather largish rock. He gave out life belts to the crew and said, can I get one for you? I said, I don't mind if I do.
That calls for a Holston.
He said, have you gone completely off your rocker? I said, well, you can't get a pint like this, you know, in Davy Jones's locker. It's simply wunderbar, so pour another one. Pour moi. Cheerio.
That calls for a Holston.
Alston Export, when it calls for the best.
New nuts. A big enough bite for any appetite.
Nuts.
I tell you, girls get seen in 17. Girls get seen in 17. 17. She gets seen in 17. Shake up, make up with a real nice price. Girls get seen in 17.
Fresh every day and all at Asda price. Just try shopping at Asda every week and see how much you save and how much choice you get. From fresh greens to new jeans, all at Asda price.
This is reggae music, the very best on Magic Reggae. Welcome to the sounds of Bill Lovelady, Eddie Grant,
Living on the front line.
Third World,
What are we gonna do?
Harry J and the All-Stars, and a whole lot more. All the best on Magic Reggae, out now from K-Tel.
Tea? Please. There is something special about Twining's taste. You can enjoy it on its own. It's lovely with lemon. And sensational with ice. There's magic in names like Earl Grey, Assam, and Darjeeling. And a touch of romance. All that in a cup of tea.
Twining's tea.
How many times a day do you upset your mother-in-law? How many times a day do you knock your children around or frighten a pedestrian out of his wits? How often do you lose half your shopping? Or drive your wife into the arms of another man? Late and fierce braking is the sign of a bad driver and may confuse other drivers who then have to brake hard. Learn to drive like a professional. Think ahead and spread your braking gently.
Making faces, creative faces, we make funny faces. Greenish faces, wash them off, they leave no traces. It's crazy making faces, paint your face in lots of places.
Try making faces with Ideal.
This is a water game from Ideal. It's hard to pick it up, but even harder to put it down.
And now for Stormy Waters and Jaws.
Try to fish out what's in the jaws of the shark without removing the wrong piece,
Or the jaws will get you, and you're out.
Water games and Jaws from Ideal.
Hair that grows, oh, hair that flows, oh, ribbons and bows, it's girls' world, girls' world. Eyes that flash, cheeks that blush, lips so lush, it's girls' world, girls' world. Daytime or nighttime, good looks, anytime, it's girls' world, girls' world.
I've a bone to pick with my lot. They don't take me out walkies since their swing ball game arrived. Too busy playing it every chance they get. Well, trying to, anyway. Rubbish. And when it's not swing ball, it's checkerball. Look at them, batty over it. Never seen them have so much fun. Honestly, I've had enough of this. But it's a dog's life. Swing ball, checkerball from your Dunlop stockist.
If you like a lot of chocolate on your biscuit, join our club.
If you like a lot of chocolate on your biscuit, join our club.
If you like a lot of chocolate on your biscuit, join our club.
Jacob's Club. What a lot of chocolate for your money.
If you like a lot of chocolate on your biscuit, join our club.
Brentford's sale of blankets. Buy a second single at £1.29 and save £2.30. Brentford's sale of polycotton sheets and flannelettes in prints and plains from £1.79. Save pounds.
How's this for a great double act? 2 wimpy hamburgers with melted cheese, crispy lettuce, juicy tomato and a smack of relish. Wimpy king size.
Walk into a Wimpy today.
Wimpy, it's the home of the hamburger.
Many supermarkets lower prices on certain goods for limited periods. Quick Save, hold them down permanently. That's the difference. Everything is sold below Maker's List prices, and we mean everything.
Every price is a cut price, a Quick Save.
Sale now on at Barrett's of Feckenham. Massive reductions on tents, trailer tents, camping equipment, barbecues and garden furniture. Big savings on saddlery and riding wear. Buy now and save pounds on sheepskin and leather coats, anoraks and outdoor clothing. We're the specialists, so remember, if it's camping equipment, garden leisure, outdoor clothing or saddlery, it's got to be Barrett's of Feckenham. Sale now on. Big stocks, everything reduced. Barrett's of Feckenham, Feckenham near Redditch, and at Boldmere, Coventry, Solihull, Measham and Wolverhampton. For business or pleasure, the Three Horseshoes Inn is the ideal setting, with 2 attractive bars, 8 cottage-style bedrooms, full a la carte restaurant, Danish table and weekend dinner dances. Available for wedding receptions and functions. The Three Horseshoes Inn, Blackshaw Moor near Leek. Telephone Blackshaw 296.
Come to the festival. See Doctor Who and lots more besides at the Town and Country Festival. On for the whole bank holiday weekend. Royal Showground near Kenilworth.
See Sevi at Sandmore. It's the sporting spectacular of 1983, the Car Care Plan International Golf Tournament and Motor Show. Follow Europe's top golfers battle for £60,000 prize money. See the latest cars on show. Treat the entire family. Drop in at Sandmore Golf Club Leeds for the hole-in-one golf tournament this week.
Arnold Laver Studio Kitchen Centres for a superb choice of made-to-measure kitchens in the latest styles and materials, plus planning and fitting by experts. Laver Studio Kitchen Centres for economical and practical self-assembly kitchens by the best of British manufacturers. All at Laver Studio Kitchen Centres.
Liverpool and Chester, one of Europe's leading jewelers.
A floor is polished. Candles burn. Riding boots are cleaned. They have something in common. Flowers in a vase, a Madonna and child, an industrial floor polisher. They too have something in common. Do you know what that something is? The pictures you have just seen all belong to the world of wax. At the British Museum in London stands the proof that man, since the beginning of time, has wanted to model and create likenesses of himself and the world around him. At Westminster Abbey are effigies of the famous which were paraded during their funerals to show the crowds who it was who had died. Queen Anne, her effigy was created in 1714. At the London Museum are delicate miniatures in wax of William and Mary, and the Duke and Duchess of Marlborough. This is a specimen of the South American palm, from which wax is obtained. Crude wax has to be melted as a first step in its refinement. Passing through various stages, it is then poured into pans to cool and eventually harden. Who are the celebrities of the 20th century who come here to be immortalized in wax? Whilst this old lady is destined to sit here until someone moves her away. de Gaulle of France and Kennedy of America. What is de Gaulle's Christian name? His Christian name? Charles. Right. And Kennedy's Christian name? John Kennedy. Okay. Eminent literary men. Who are they? Charles Dickens? H.G. Wells. H.G. Wells wrote The Shape of Things to Come. George Bernard Shaw. J.M. Barrie. Now to the world of stage, screen, radio, and television. Leslie Caron is here in the company of Julie Andrews, Peter Sellers, and Tony Hancock. Julie Andrews starred in My Fair Lady, the musical adaptation of a play written by this man. Now, what was its name? Right. Pygmalion. Harry Seacombe. So there you are. Just a few of those who have been immortalized in a world of wax and who now take their bow. You'd be surprised at the effort that has to be put into the maintenance of the figures, the constant attention that has to be given to keep them in order, though you could not exactly say working order. People regularly lose their heads here. Kings, queens, statesmen, athletes, film stars. No matter who, no distinction is made. The wardrobe mistress and maintenance staff see that the fabrics are changed when soiled, that shoes are polished, buttons, medals, everything is kept bright and shining. It is just as well she has her name tattooed on her chest. With upwards of 1 million people a year thronging its halls, the studio departments keep up a constant fight against dirt and dust. Each model receives a complete beauty treatment and overhaul once every 4 months. Finally, let's meet some of the backroom boys. The bodybuilders, who have been engaged in their work for so many years that it has almost become a part of them. The lady beauticians and wardrobe department, who lavish as much care on their inanimate charges as would be given to humans. The business of creating lifelike models in wax is complex, intricate, and involved. Don Thompson and Kenneth Moore watch the proceedings as one of the world's 4 top racing drivers, Sterling Moss, has his vital statistics taken for his effigy. How could he be nervous? Every detail is noted. Every measurement is checked and double-checked. Every moment of the interview is utilized to the full, for there rarely can be a second sitting with the celebrities who have reached this pinnacle of fame. Length, breadth, bumps, dents. An analysis of every change of expression has to be noted so that the final result is so lifelike that in many cases it becomes almost electrifying. A clay construction of the face commences. A rough resemblance of Sterling Moss is built up little by little and piece by piece. After 4 or 5 hours, the work is done. It could, however, take 4 or 5 weeks before the head is eventually complete. The making of the head mold is the next step. The years of experience spent in this craft of creation in wax are put into the making of each single exhibit. Stirling Moss's leg is removed from its mold. These people must have been the first to really saw a woman in half. Now the time arrives for the molten wax to be poured into the mold. It will remain there for about 5 hours until it sets. He must now be patient, and in the meantime he can have a cup of tea if he can hold the cup with his left hand. There is very little difference in the atmosphere of the studios from the days of more than 100 years ago. Now they break open his hand, or rather they chip the plaster cast from it. Into the cast goes the liquid wax. Eventually it sets. The craftsman who did this deserves a big hand. He got it. The other plaster mold is opened. And would you believe it? Yes, it's the almost too good to be true likeness of the face of Stirling Moss in wax. Work on making the head come to life begins. From a carefully prepared range of samples, color and texture is matched, and human hair, yes, human hair, is meticulously inserted into the wax. Moss has his torso filed and shaped. The first time this has happened to him, I'll bet. But the most difficult task of all is matching the eyes. The human eye has such a variety of delicate coloring that in spite of the fact that several thousand pairs are in stock, something different seems always to be required. The hair fixing after about a month's work is almost completed. A body must have legs. Transparent watercolors are used for the complexion. The building up of the delicate colors in the face of a film star or the tough face of a boxer are carried out with dexterity and skill. Legs must have a body.
Matthew?